Hey guys, so today we're doing something a little bit differently and you're going to need some supply. You're going to need string of some sort, scissors to cut your string, a 1-foot ruler, a pencil, a notebook or some paper to write on. And you'll need to have somewhere outside that you can go.
First thing you're going to need to do is measure out 1 foot. From there, put a stick, like a popsicle stick or an actual stick that you found, on either end of the ruler. Tie a string around both sticks so that you create a line. From there, you're going to move the ruler around so that you slowly make a square by putting a stick at each corner and then tying string around it so you have a perfect 1 foot square. From here, in your notebook that you've brought, using your pencil, begin to write down the different things that you see. Make sure to write down some of the characteristics of these different items. You can use your pencil like a little stick to help you lift certain items up, as well as just kind of move things around so you can get a better look at it. Also, if you have bark or other large flat objects, probably look underneath. You never know what you might find. Be kind to the different critters you find. Remember, you're only there to investigate, not to hurt them. If you wish to pick them up, please be sure to be very gentle and very careful with them. Be sure to pick things up and investigate them up close. This is a sunflower seed. We only have those in our yard with our bird feeder. So one of the birds must have taken it and flown to one of the trees right above me and started eating and dropped it. When you're done, make sure you try and put everything back just like you found it. You want to respect the different creatures that live in this area and not mess it up too much. Also, don't forget to take a few samples of everything that you find. That way you can research it later on. Once you have your samples, it's time to head back inside and start researching on the internet. Make sure you have your parents' permission to get on. With this, I discovered that the branch that I had found came from a pine tree, which are very common here in Georgia. The leaf came from something called a wild violet. They're also very common, and they're typically considered weeds and pulled out of gardens because they'll take over. But I wasn't sure what this leaf was. I started by searching trees that I knew that grew in Georgia, but I didn't really find anything from that. So I started looking up leaves in Georgia. Kind of a weird thing to search, but it seemed to work. In the end, we found out this leaf was from a hickory tree. If you want to do more research, always make sure to check with your local library. They have plenty of books that'll tell you more about the different plants and animals that live here in our state. Also, be sure to consult with top-notch experts. Does anyone know what this is? What is this? You're the experts. Join us next week to learn more about 3D printers and all the awesome things that are being made with them. Thanks for watching.